I'm Tina Hughes, the Director of Marketing and Digital Channels here at Yorkshire Building Society. Thank you to everyone that sent in a question. It's great to hear from so many of our members and learn what's important to you. This event and the answers we will provide are not intended as financial advice, and the best course of action for you will depend on your personal circumstances. We're joined by Susan Allen, our CEO, and she's going to help us answer some questions on the Society. So Susan, welcome. We've got a number of questions for you today. And firstly, we'd like to start with our members wanting to know, where do you see Yorkshire Building Society in 2 years? And what's the likelihood of us either being taken over or taking over another building society?
Thanks, Tina. Well, lots of great questions in there. Let me just start with what I think is most important, which is that every decision we make at Yorkshire Building Society is driven by what we think is in the best long-term interests of our current and future members. So we are member-owned, and that means that the views of our members and what we think is right for them informs all of our decisions. So I would really hope that in the next 2 years, we'll continue to do the things we already do brilliantly. I can hope that we continue to help people to save and to help people to find good homes. And those are the things that we really believe we can make a difference for our members. As to independence, we absolutely are committed to remaining a mutual. The board, in fact, is unanimous about the importance of retaining our mutuality status. And we believe that the mutual society adds incredible diversity to UK financial services, and we plan and intend to stay as a strong, independent mutual.
Sure, our members will be relieved to hear that and support another 160 years of Yorkshire Building Society's mutuality, Susan. That's good to hear. Our members also want to know about profit sharing. So how do you ensure that the profits made by the Society are fairly shared? And there are others out there doing various things, from fairer share payments to member loyalty products. How do you think Yorkshire Building Society should be doing good for everybody? What does that look like for us, do you think?
Well, again, because we're owned by our members, it's really important that we're thinking about how we can deliver best for our members. But we also have to take a long-term view on this. Every penny we make in the Society is either invested back into the Society to improve the service we're offering, to improve the resilience of the organisation, or it's delivered back to our members in the form of benefits in the way of interest. If I look at just 2024, for example, our interest rates in our savings products were on average 0.9% above the market average. And what that means in pounds is that our members received an extra £430 million above the market average. In fact, over the last 3 years, it's been an incredible £1 billion delivered back to our members. Now, we know other people take different routes and different ways to deliver value back to their members. We believe that the amazing service that I hear from our members, they really value from our branches and contact centres, our digital service. We believe all of that service is an important part of our member value. So too the interest rates. And so too are the offerings we have in adjacent areas. For instance, only this year we relaunched our insurance proposition with commission-free insurance for our members. And already some members have benefited to the tune of £1 million saved in insurance payments. So I think we're always looking for new ways to deliver value to our members in a way that's consistent, but a way that always allows us to continue to invest to make sure, first and foremost, that the Society is a great place for our members to keep their money and to come to us for their mortgage needs.
Some real specific areas there that we are actually profit sharing by any other name.
Absolutely. It's just different ways. I mean, different organisations will find different ways that are right for them. For us, we really believe that every single member should have the opportunity to share. So every single savings member benefits from our better rates. We also prioritise loyalty rates for our existing members. So even as interest rates have come down, we've sought to protect and to give even better value for our loyal customers.
Thanks, Susan. That's really positive to hear. I've got some specifics now. I'm going to take you to faster payments. So our members want to know 2 things. When will Yorkshire Building Society support same-day payments? And why does it take 24 hours for the savings to transfer? And who is gaining the interest in that 24-hour delay period?
Wow. So again, really big issues. And I know that this is something that our members feel really strongly about and completely understand. And I know that people feel a little frustrated that it's taken us a while to get here. What's very important for me and for the society is that we are making big changes to payment systems in a way that makes sure that everything is done safely and in a very controlled way. And this is a big shift and a big change for us at the society. The good news is that the majority of payments which are caught by the delays at the moment are payments in. So we have far more payments in than payments out. And payments in, we will have faster payments introduced in the society before the end of the summer. So I know that will be really, really good news for our members. As to faster payments out, we are working on that and making sure that all of the right controls and disciplines are in place. And we're currently planning to introduce faster payments out into the society in the early part of next year. So watch this space and we will make sure to keep you updated.
And the point on interest, Susan, so our member specifically wanted to know, was anybody gaining or losing interest from that delay?
No, absolutely. Look, it's a great point. We pay interest up until the point where the balances hit the receiving institution. So the member should not be out of pocket in terms of interest.
Fantastic. And as you've just said, shortly by the end of summer, payments in will be same day. So that's really, really pleasing for our members. Our members also wanted to know about the FSCS limit changes. So there's a lot of discussions about that potentially increasing to £110,000. Is there any progress? Do you know anything about that change?
It's currently in consultation. The consultation closed on the 30th of June and the PRA expects to confirm the outcome of the consultation in November. Any changes to that limit would likely come into effect on the 1st of December. So we are planning, excuse me, we are planning, as you'd expect, on the assumption that there are some changes and so that we're ready to support our members from the 1st of December should that change go through. We'll continue to stay very close to that consultation. If the limit does change, we very much look forward to looking after our members. We know that many members are very careful, quite rightly, about how they distribute funds across different organisations. And we hope that, given the trust that they have in us and the service they're receiving, we look forward to looking after more of their money.
So definitely a potential positive for both members and for us. I'm going to take you to end of tax year interest, and one of our members would like to know why we don't produce an end of tax year interest certificate for them.
Well, what a brilliant question. And clearly we have not done a good enough job in communication, because actually the good news is that this is available. And if you go to our website and put in certificate of interest, click through, it will show you how to access your certificate of interest online. So that is available online for all of our members. For those members who are not enabled online, they will receive an annual statement between mid-April and mid-May, which should hopefully help them with providing the details they'll need.
Great. So it is available. It's available digitally and offline. So that is there for our members. Brilliant. Thank you, Susan. Thanks, Susan, for joining us and answering our members' questions. And thanks all of you for watching. If you enjoyed hearing from our members and our directors answering your questions, please check out YouTube for our other videos.